Summer is in full swing in Chatham, and what a summer it is. A record-breaking parade on the 4th with a record-breaking crowd.
Yeah.
Beautiful beach days, a terrific Cape Cod League All-Star game, and much, much more. That's Chatham in the summer.
You bet.
I'm Huntley Harrison, together with Richard Garvin, to bring you the August edition of Chatham Today, the show that keeps you up to date with what's happening in the town of Chatham. Well, the excitement is growing as the sharks in the park and lifeboats in the shops scavenger hunt continues through the summer. The scavenger hunt closes on Labor Day weekend. 5 lucky winners will win a huge basket of Chatham goodies. Headquarters for the scavenger hunt will be in the downtown Main Street Visitor Information Booth, where you can obtain the scavenger hunt booklets. These booklets will also be available in various shops around town. So don't wait. Get your booklet and start hunting.
But just one quick question. Do you have to be present to win, or is it?
No, I don't think so. You probably put your phone number in, and they'll call you up, and you'll be all set.
Because somebody who was here in late June could win.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, good luck to all of you.
That's right. As a public service for the Chatham Airport Commission, we would like to remind anyone who plans to fly a drone for any reason, you are obligated to have it registered with the FAA and to call the Chatham Airport with regard to time of flight and location. Please remember that there are serious penalties for violation of these rules. Let's be safe out there. And now for the events and activities in the month of August.
As we usually do, we will start off with the Council on Aging. As you already may know, adult coloring meets every Friday from 10 to noon. To spice things up a bit, the adult coloring contest starts in August. Why should kids have all the fun? Right. The adult coloring contest starts in August and runs through the end of October. They will be displaying all the participants' artwork for everyone to vote. The lucky winner will receive a cloth grocery bag filled with treats. Come and give it a try. The COA supplies all the materials. Call to sign up. Summer Cool Down Party. Oh, that sounds good today.
I know.
Lunch and a concert with entertainment by Brian Kelly on Monday, August 15th at 12 p.m. Tickets are $9. You look cool in sunglasses. I know I do. So wear them to the Summer Cool Down Party. It might be hot outside, but you can plan on being super cool, as you will be in for a treat as Brian Kelly, a solo acoustic guitarist and vocalist, well known around Cape Cod, will entertain us with a blend of classic hits and popular music. Space is limited and reservations are required. Transportation will also be available.
That should be fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like the idea of the cool down party.
The cool down, yeah.
On Wednesday, August 17th at 10:30, the VNA of Cape Cod presents a free event. Become a nutrition detective. Part of a healthy cooking and nutrition education workshop series with presenter, registered nurse Lisa Bushy. This workshop session will help you navigate through the complexity of understanding food labels and making healthy food choices. She will talk about clues to detecting advertising deceptions, portion control, and sugar and salt limits. She will also discuss eating on a budget, and together you will take a hands-on approach to choosing good products and find creative ideas for preparing balanced meals. In this session, you will prepare a few healthy summer salads. The COA is lucky to have Lisa come back and do another session. The first one was awesome, and it's not too late for you to join in. Be sure to call and reserve your space. Transportation will be available.
Yeah, I bet that would be.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Very interesting and good food.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you buy stuff and you just pick it up and throw it in the basket, but now little education on what it's telling you is in the box.
Yep. Good. Yep. Good stuff.
And here's another free event. Protect yourself from Medicare fraud. Monday, August 22nd at 10:30. Did you know that 60 to 90 billion of our tax dollars are lost to Medicare fraud each year? Incredible amount.
I know.
Come meet Diana Karcha, a representative of the Massachusetts Senior Medicare Patrol Program, and participate in a discussion on how to prevent, detect, and report health care errors, fraud, and abuse. We all can have an active role in protecting Medicare for ourselves and for future generations. This free information workshop will provide you with the tools you need to become a more informed and engaged healthcare consumer. For more information and to reserve your seat, please call the COA. Transportation will be available.
You know, I read an article in a magazine last month about just that topic, Medicare fraud.
Yeah.
And it was about this one lawyer who was actually going out to gather data. It's huge data gathering to see who the perpetrators are, who continually try to, play the system.
Yeah.
And it was fascinating reading.
I bet.
Fascinating reading. And the amount of money, the $60 to $90 billion is just staggering.
It is staggering. I mean, think of all the good that money could do, whether it be in Medicare or whatever other program is necessarily underfunded.
Yeah, well, a lot of these guys, he was saying in the article, a lot of these providers, whether they be doctors or organizations or whatever, they, even when they're done with a patient, they'll keep submitting information.
Ooh. Jeez.
Yeah, so
That's
it's crazy.
Talk about unscrupulous.
I know. On a better topic.
Fuel assistance recertification. Yes, it is that time of year again. If you have previously applied and been awarded fuel assistance, please be on the lookout for the beige recertification form you will be receiving in the mail. Please complete this form and return it to the South Shore Community Action Council with all supporting documents. If you have questions or need assistance with this form, please contact the COA for an appointment. The sooner this recertification process is completed, the sooner your funds will be awarded. You can have fun doing taxes? No. Well, this is real, folks. Do you enjoy people? Do you think numbers can be fun? If yes, then AARP is looking to share the fun with you. Since 1968, the AARP Foundation tax aid volunteers have been helping low and moderate income taxpayers complete their federal and state income tax returns free of charge. New volunteers participate in a training program each fall. Over a 3-week period of time, twice a week for 3 weeks, you are trained in the process of completing tax returns. Counselors, upon passing the required tests, are assigned to various centers around the Cape and Islands. Preference is given to centers near their homes. From February through April 15th, you can meet some wonderful people and provide needed help. Schedules are flexible and allow for vacation time. Find out more about the fun you can have by being a tax aid volunteer counselor by contacting Pat Zeiss, volunteer coordinator at patzeiss@juno.com, or call 508-255-2292.
Yeah.
And finally, the end of summer cookout on Monday, August 29th at 12 p.m. The COA is firing up the grill and want you to join them. They will be grilling up a good time at the end of summer cookout. Most of your guests will have probably left by then, hopefully, and you will finally have some time to catch up with friends. So come relax and let the COA do the cooking. On the menu will be burgers, hot dogs, potato salad, and all the fixins. And they'll top it off with a make-your-own ice cream sundae bar. Sounds good. Yep. Tickets are $7 and reservations are required. Transportation, as always, will be available. Well, that's it for the COA in August, and September promises to continue their popular events and outreach to Chatham seniors.
Here are the August events at the Eldridge Library. On Saturday, August 6th at 3 p.m., You can come in and cool down with author Leroy Anderson, who will discuss his book, Joie de Vivre, a love story. In his book, Anderson chronicles the story of his grandparents, post-Civil War Scandinavian settlers to America, and the 3 following generations over a span of 150 years. On Thursday, August 25th at 3 p.m., local fisherman and author Bob Ryder will be at the library to discuss his book, Voyages from Chatham. In his book, he takes the reader through a life lived on the water as a child, a teenager, a husband, and father, from Chatham to Nova Scotia, to the Panama Canal, to California and back again. Ryder encountered sharks, fire, sinkings, and hypothermia, as well as record catches, petable whales, moonlight miracles, and a solar eclipse.
Boy, have I led a dull life.
I know, it's funny. You hear about people who do stuff like that, and you go, wow.
Yeah, it's almost like a movie.
I went down to buy the paper today.
Yeah, got a cup of coffee. It was hot.
Yeah, right. Anyway, in addition to these 2 special author events, the library continues its monthly group offerings. The Summer Fiction Writers Group meets on Thursdays from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. The purpose of this group is to help writers improve their fiction writing through respectful and unconstrained critiques from fellow writers. This group is limited to 8 members. Please contact Joe DeRosa at 508-945-9107 for more information or to sign up for that group. The Chatham Memoirs Group meets on Fridays from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Everyone can write about their own experiences, but do you need tips to make them interesting reading? If you want to join this group, call Mal Ward at 508-945-4284. And the Great Books Discussion Group will meet on Tuesday, August 16th at 3 p.m. This discussion group is for people who want to talk about outstanding writings in history, literature, philosophy, politics, science, theology, and other disciplines. Wow. For more information, please contact facilitator Rick Pike at 508-221-3240 or rickpikecapecod@yahoo.com. And reference librarian Amy Andreessen will present instructions for downloading library ebooks to your device and tips for searching the Clams Digital Library. For those of you with the Kindle ebook reader, the session will be on Wednesday, August 3rd at 10:15 a.m. And for iPad users, the session will be on Wednesday, August 10th at 10:15 a.m. Registration is required for each of these sessions. You can do this online or call the library at 508-945-5170. Of special interest during this election year, on Sunday, August 7th at 1 p.m., John Boniface, co-founder and president of Free Speech for People, will give a presentation at the Unitarian Universalist Meeting House of Chatham entitled, We the People, the Fight to Overturn Citizens United and Reclaim Our Democracy. As a bit of background, Free Speech for People is a national, nonprofit, public interest organization founded on the day of the Supreme Court's Citizens United ruling in 2010. It just helped to draft a proposed ordinance for St. Petersburg, Florida, that, if passed, will abolish super PACs and prohibit spending by foreign-influenced corporations in city elections. Wow. The proposed ordinance is the first of its kind in the nation. Free Speech for People is dedicated to challenging big money in politics and unchecked corporate power. Through its innovative work in the courts and its fight for a 28th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, Free Speech for People has been at the forefront of a growing movement to overturn Citizens United and related rulings to reclaim our democracy.
Well, that's a real big controversy.
It is big.
Still, and it was
big at the convention last night. They were screaming about it last night.
Yeah, I know. And I think in the presidential election, one of the big things is who's going to appoint the 3 Supreme Court justices.
Yeah.
Because all of them are fairly old.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
That's a critical thing.
Yeah, no, and it's all tied in. Well, if it's summertime in Chatham, it's time for the arts, music, and theater. Here are just a few of the offerings: Chatham Band Concerts, the Hyannis Sound a cappella group, Cape Harmony, the female a cappella group, Monomoy Movie Nights, Guild of Chatham Painters exhibit, concerts at the various churches, the Professional Arts and Crafts Festivals, outdoor movies at the airport, Atwood House Museum and Marconi Maritime Center exhibits, shows at the Monomoy Theater and Drama Guild, movies at the Orpheum, and so much more. There are just too many to mention in our brief time here, but there is definitely something for everyone. For more information, you can go to the Chatham Chamber of Commerce website, which has a complete day-by-day listing of events in Chatham in the month of August.
I tell you what, the beach isn't the only thing, and if you're bored, you're just not trying.
Oh no! Yeah,
look at all this stuff.
Oh no, it's
There's
amazing.
Gotta be something for everybody.
Yeah, I was going to go through and list some specifics.
Yeah.
But there were too many, and I didn't want to kind of
I don't
pick
blame
on
you.
one
I
over
don't blame
another.
you.
So
it's just like, there's so much.
There's so much. Yeah, absolutely. And if they don't have a computer to get on the web to go through that list, they can go downtown to the information booth, and they've got all the information there. So
or watch this show.
Or watch this show. That's right. Well, that wraps it up for this time. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Chatham Today. Remember, the show runs on Channel 99 on Mondays at 9 a.m. and several other times during the week. If you miss the cablecast or want to see it again, you can find us on Facebook and YouTube. Or you can visit our website. Just do a Google search for site/Chatham Today. It should be the first entry you see. The web address is on the screen now. Chatham Today is a video chronicle of the events and activities in the town of Chatham. If you would like to have what's happening in your organization announced on the air, please email us. We look forward to hearing from you. You can also like us on Facebook at Chatham Today, and we certainly hope you do. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you down the road.